Okay, class, here we go. We are going to review reducing to prime factors. So today we are going to use this example. We are going to reduce 270 to prime factors. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 270 at the top of our page, and we're going to create a little tree underneath it. And we're going to try to figure out how we are going to start to break down this number. So by looking at the end of the number, it ends with 0. So we know that it can be divided by 2 and it can be divided by 5 and 10. So let's start with 2. And so if we take 2 and divide it into 270, we know that 2 times 135 equals to 170. And we also know from our prime factor chart that 2 is a prime number. So we're going to circle 2. So it's 2 times 135. So we're not going to do any more with the 2. That's on the left-hand side, and we know that that is prime. So we're done with this level. So now we need to go and figure out what are the factors of 135. So we know that it ends in 5, so we know that it is divisible by 5. So if we divide 5 into 135, we find out that it is 5 times 27. And we also know that 5 is a prime factor. Sorry about that, my pen is not. So 5 is a prime factor. So we're going to circle that. Okay, so now we have, we're at 5 times 27. 5 is a prime factor. So now we know we need to break down 27. So we are going to find the factors of 27. And when we add 2 and 7 together, it comes to 9. And we know that by the divisibility rules that we can divide this by 3. So we're going to go and we're going to figure out that this is 3 times 9. And we're going to circle the 3 because we know that's a prime factor. And so we're done with that level. So now we need to figure out what are the factors of 9, which is, we should know that pretty simply. So that is, put another little tree, and we have 3 times 3. And so now we're down to prime factors again. So we have a prime factor here and a prime factor here. So if we write all these numbers all together, we take the 2, the 5, the 3, the 3, and the 3. So we can write that as 2 times 5 times 3 times 3, 2 times 5 times 3 times, there's 3 3's, times 3. So if we multiplied this all out, we would get 270. But we can also simplify this by using exponents. So if we, so we can put 2. So we have 1, 2 times. We have 3 3's, so we're going to do 3 to the third power times, sorry about that, pen user error, times 5. So here we go. So we have our number of 270. We can see that we have our factor tree here. We also see over here that all the prime factors are 2 times 5 times 3 times 3 times 3. And we can simplify that by going 2 times 3 to the third times 5. So this is our end result. This is our end result right here in simplest form. So we have some other numbers that I want you to practice on. So I'm going to hand out the sheet now, and I want you to complete that and turn that in by the end of the period. Thank you.